All right, hello, everyone.
What up, people?
So welcome back. We are on Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations. This is our second stream here. I'm going to say the wrong name at some point, I am sure.
That's such a mood, though.
Yeah. So just a really quick heads up. I am going to be swapping out equipment in the next few streams. I've got a new laptop. So in theory, stream will start running a little bit better. But in the transition period, please be patient with me as I try to figure out how I set everything up because I didn't take notes.
Mm-hmm.
So tonight should be the last one on the old system, and then we will be moving over, in theory, to the new system on Thursday. But yeah, I know that we have a recap written down. You want to read that out, Lemur?
Yes. We resume the case where Phoenix retroactively, sorry, I can't read, earns karma for all the uncooperative witnesses he'll have put up with by being obnoxiously Twitter-pated with his precious Dolly to the point of perjuring himself about everything leading up to her ex getting electrocuted. Also, Phoenix has a cold, Grossberg won't shut up about his hemorrhoids, and we figure out how to read an analog clock. God damn it.
I still didn't learn, so it's okay.
Yeah.
But
We're not even on, like, I don't think any of us are even in, like, Gen Z. Like,
we're not Gen Z.
We're
at
all millennials, I'm pretty sure. We should know how to read an analog clock.
We
Listen, we're all
should,
baby
but does it mean we
millennials.
want
We are,
to?
yeah.
Does it mean we want to, though?
Like, to be fair,
When
I'm pretty
digital
sure
clocks exist.
the only time I ever remember reading an analog clock was watching the clock during class, hoping that it would go faster so the class would be out.
Oh god, yeah.
I no longer go to class anymore, so therefore, I don't watch analog clocks anymore.
Such a mood. Honestly, ever since I found out digital clocks were a thing, I just like, hell yeah, it's all about this now. And then I just said, screw you, analog.
Everyone's
Good
doing
times.
math. Time is a social construct anyways. We're
It
all
is.
gonna die.
None of this
Yeah.
is real.
You're not wrong.
All right. So now that I've said my piece,
What a great stream.
quick question: does everyone remember who they're playing? Because again, we're gonna get into some weird musical chairs here in a second.
I'm Sneezy Phoenix.
Yes, and your pain.
Yeah, I'm also pain. I'm in pain. Yes.
Pretty sure I'm just Grossberg and the judge currently.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think. Okay, so you guys both have two people. Do you want me to pull up the random number generator because we are about to interrogate Dolly? Remember that was where we left off. Or do one of you want to take her?
Yeah, we could
Generator.
random generator
Okay.
that one. Yeah.
Do you guys remember what your numbers were?
I'm the high. I'm high, and she's. I think.
Sure.
2.
Well, it's
Bless you.
me.
Bless you.
Oh.
You are so blessed today.
All right. All right. So now that we've figured out that stuff, we should have done that before stream, but I forgot. I'm doing
We're
real
great
today.
at this, you guys. We're great.
Shall we go ahead and get started then?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Miss Faye, I'm sorry about what happened back there.
It's all right. At least you told us the truth in the end, Mr. Wright.
Yeah, the truth. Yeah, so I guess I can start to relax then, huh?
Yeah, no.
Relax, my boy. You can't be serious. After hiding such important facts?
Alternative facts, but but the next witness is my Dolly, right? She'll save me. I just know she will.
Well,
Oh,
she's a
he's
witness
just
for the
gonna throw you under the bus.
prosecution, so I don't
Oh,
feel
shit.
good. I don't feel like this is gonna go well.
Who's gonna tell him? No.
Yeah. Why do you think that?
Huh? What do you mean? She's the love of my life. That's why.
Oh, buddy.
The love of
Who's
your
gonna tell
life, huh?
Someone has to tell him.
Would you mind telling me more about you and Miss Dahlia Hawthorne?
Sure, no problem. Dolly and I, well, we first met about 8 months ago, right here in this very courthouse. Oh wow, look at her. Actually, I'm studying to be a lawyer. On the side, anyway. One day, she and I just bumped into each other in the reading room downstairs. That's why I really think it was fate that brought us together. As soon as I first set eyes on her, I knew she was the one for me. And here, take a look at this. She gave this to me the day as we met as a symbol of our love. She had been wearing it around her neck that day, but then she took it off. But before, she gave it to me, and she said, I want you to carry this. Like a movie.
So, she gave it to you as a present, I see.
Yeah, this darling little bottle is filled with memories of my darling little Dolly.
It certainly is a little bottle, alright.
It makes me so happy. I show it to everyone I meet. I want to share my happiness with the whole world.
Phoenix is
His
that
heart's gonna get
person.
broken.
Oh yeah, Phoenix is that person that posts like every 3 seconds on Facebook about how happy he is that he's found the love of his life.
Oh yeah, that's him, for sure.
It reminds me of this girl I knew in high school. I think we were like sophomores. And she had been dating this guy for maybe a year. Maybe. And the guy was friends with one of my friends. And we were in the gym for whatever reason, doesn't matter. Point of the story is this girl cornered my friend, like threatening to kill her if she didn't stop talking to her boyfriend. Because
Oh,
they were gonna be together forever, and oh my god! And I think they broke up not long after high school, and she met and married the next guy within a year.
oh my god.
Damn.
So, like,
Okay.
Whenever I hear this kind of stuff, it's like, yeah, sure, you're definitely gonna be together forever. How long have you been together?
Yeah.
What?
Wink.
Well,
Forever.
I'd like to point out we know that Phoenix doesn't have a +1 at the moment, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so after that, you and Miss Hawthorne started dating?
Yeah, but she's so shy. Every time I see her, she always says the same thing to me. Please give it back now. I'm sorry, that's... What the...
So, okay, I see. So, the comment, and I missed the other one. I will absolutely be with her 5 years from now. That necklace looks tasty. I wonder what it tastes like. Yeah, it looks like there's got to be like something that looks like a drink, like a vial of something. Maybe that's what his cold is from. He's allergic to like wearing around his neck.
Oh, wow.
Who needs a
Oh,
bottle
wow.
of Cold Killer X when you just have the source of your thing right around your neck?
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The source of your illness.
What a strange girl asking for a present back like that.
By the way, Mr. Wright, the day you first met Dahlia Hawthorne, 8 months ago, it wouldn't have happened.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we
I
got
believe in
this.
you.
We got this.
We're doing well.
It wouldn't happen to have been on August 27th, would it?
Huh? Yeah, it was. Well, how did you...
This happened on August 27th, right here in this courthouse.
What's this? Newspaper clipping? Let's see. Murder in the courthouse? Murder?
What are you reading there? Let me see that. Oh, I see. Mia, I think I understand what you're trying to say. And I think I understand why you suddenly took such a keen interest in this case. You believe there is some connection between the two cases. Am I correct?
All right, we have our newspaper clipping.
Oh, shit.
I hope you don't mind, Mr. Grossberg. I need to finish this myself.
Yes, but I'm afraid what you have will not be enough, my dear. I'll go and have a look in the downstairs reading room and see what else I can find.
Thank God, we are not going to have to hear about this man's ass every 3 seconds this time.
That's an upgrade.
Oh,
Listen, what an upgrade.
he
this
didn't
is.
even add anything useful last time. It was just
Yeah, he just
his
hemorrhoids.
ass. Thank you.
I'm going to do whatever I can to help you, Mia. Well, it looks like recess is about over. We'd better all get moving.
I guess so. That recess sure seemed longer than 20 minutes, though. All right, Joe. Oh, hey, we had a to be continued.
Oh my
wow,
God.
that was fast. Oh wait, that's right. We said.
Have a good night, everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that was a great stream. Bye. No, remember, like last time we were like, I think this is a good place to stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't finish that little bit, so that's what happened. I remember that.
April 11th,
Paul coming
12:13 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 2.
back. We got this.
It's
Oh
really
yeah.
hard to read, so I feel you.
It's
All right,
too
so-
much.
Really quick, do we want to take a look at what evidence we've got? Just as a reminder. Okay, we have our badge.
Thank
We
God.
never get to use it, but we have our badge. Okay,
God.
we have the autopsy report. He got electrocuted. That's all we know. This is him dead.
Nice.
Wow.
This is his watch and the bottle of Cold Killer X with Nick's fingerprints all over it.
Oh shit.
That's the Cold Killer X that is in that photo. We have the broken umbrella in the first one. We have Nick's testimony, which is that the victim fell on top of his umbrella and that there was a loud sound when this happened. We have the present, which we just got. He shows it to absolutely everyone, and I love that note. And then we have the newspaper clipping, which is an article from August 28th, almost 8 months ago. Murder in the courthouse. Very little information is being disclosed at this time since the victim of yesterday's incident in the district courthouse cafeteria is said to have been a lawyer. However, police are questioning the 19-year-old female college student who was sitting with the victim.
Oh shit.
All right, that's all we got. Murder's all she wrote, or something like that. I don't know. I don't actually.
like that.
Something like that.
Forgot this was me.
Definitely.
Court will now reconvene. Mr. Payne, please call your witness.
Hell yeah. The next person is someone who witnessed the crime as it happened. The prosecution calls Miss Dahlia Hawthorne to the stand. Yeehaw.
Oh wow, she a Southern Belle. No, she ain't. Oh my God, the butterfly. Okay.
What's with this stiff silence?
In my long career as a judge, I have been deceived by many witnesses. My job to doubt, to take no one at their word. But in your case, I must admit that you radiate a glow of complete sincerity.
I can't believe he actually said that.
Mhm. Oh, now then, witness, could you please state your full name?
Hi, Don't worry,
he's
God. Oh, God. Don't worry, sweetie. There's no need to be nervous.
If anyone says anything rude, you can be sure I'll cut them right down to size with my hair.
I will bash them with my gavel.
Oh shit.
I love how they look straight at me when they say that.
Thank you for calming my nerves. You are all so nice. I must feel right at home.
Haki, she looks like a Yu-Gi-Oh card I've seen before. Anyway, not at all.
It was nothing.
If we may move on now, what is your full name and occupation?
Eyelash in my eye. That's my name and occupation.
That's amazing.
I got it.
Woo!
Like a trooper.
A long, hard-won battle.
You all want to do that. My name is Delilah Hawthorne. I'm a junior in literature at Ivy University. I just want to say, it's an honor for me to be here in your noble presence.
The honor is all mine. Can I have a butterfly?
Oh no, the honor is all mine.
Okay.
Well, we know whose milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I thought you were saying that, and then I saw that.
I'm having war flashbacks.
I don't
right
think
now.
you understand how hard I had to, like, stop myself from saying it in rhythm.
Should have.
Oh, Dahlia, sorry. It's Dahlia, my bad. Sir.
Is there something I can help you with?
You just go on and say whatever's on your mind. I'm sure there must be some kind of mistake.
I almost read that as milkshake. There must be some kind of milkshake.
Oh boy. Feeny wouldn't kill anyone. You just know it.
Finn didn't like that nickname. Please try again.
Finn got very offended.
Yes, I can see why you'd say that.
She's going to be a tough witness, all right. It only took her 12 seconds to wrap them all around her little finger.
Now then, please proceed with your testimony. Let's hear about what you witnessed on the day of the incident, if you please.
All right. First testimony of the night. Let's do this.
I had been planning to go back to Phoebe's place after class was over.
I'm beating.
Phoebe and Dougie, they were talking behind the building. And suddenly, Dougie got all wobbly and just collapsed.
Give me just a second. How? She's 20 years old and she talks like this, man.
Holy shit. She's woo speak. She's the woo speak girl.
That's when Feeny noticed I was there. I went to go and find some other students, and they called the authorities. I don't know what to say. According to you, Miss Hawthorne, the defendant didn't do anything wrong.
I'm feeding. Objection, a young lady. As old as I am, even I recall how hot the flames of young passion can burn.
Please never talk again.
Oh, yeah, I hate myself right now, too. Nevertheless, it is my job to discover the truth. Please tell us the truth. Like, please. And thank you.
But I would never.
That's more than enough, witness. I won't allow this to continue.
What do you mean by that?
Please, just let me proceed with my cross-examination, Your Honor. I, for one, don't plan to win my case on a bunch of paper-thin lies.
Tee. You haven't changed a bit. What?
Okay.
Mia Fey.
Well, what's this? So, you two are acquainted?
Yes, we've met before. Once.
Shit.
In any case, Miss Fey, the floor is all yours. It's, it's good to see you again, Madam Fey.
Madam? I'm no one's grandma yet, girly.
Okay.
All right, let's cross-examine her. This should be fun.
I've been planning to go back to Feeney's place after class was over.
Now, unless I'm mistaken, Feeney, Mr. Wright, is in the art department. If that's the case, then what were you doing by the pharmacology building?
Well, I'm in the literature department. I'm studying Japanese.
Senryu.
Senryu?
Mhm.
Poetry. Hopefully that doesn't come back up because I'm going to immediately forget how to pronounce that.
You're doing your best.
How wonderful. Is that humorous yet satirical style of haiku, yes? Nothing left to do when a man reaches this age. Sleep is his best friend.
I felt that in
That's-
my bones.
That's supposed to be poetry? Sounds more like a midlife crisis.
Same though.
For me to get to the art department, I have to walk through that back area. Ah, I see. That makes sense. Sorry, y'all. I would mute myself, but I have to keep talking. So we get the screaming in the background. When I want to enter the courthouse, I always walk through the front doors.
How else would you enter? Teleportation?
Yes. Absolutely.
Wait, my screen is going a little fuzzy, so words are going to be even more fun for me to read. Feeny and Dougie, they were talking behind the building.
So, who is this Dougie person?
Oh, I'm sorry. Doug Swallow. We were dating until about 8 months ago.
So, what were Dougie, Mr. Swallow, and Mr. Wright talking about anyway?
Oh, clarity. How can you be so mean? What?
Oh wow, she's crying. Look at her. Anime tears.
I would never eavesdrop. I wasn't raised to be so rude and unrefined.
That's right. Me, Miss Fate. Wow, not me. Yeah, same. Damn it.
Don't drag the witness down to your level.
Okay.
Why am I being demonized here?
Because they don't think you're pretty.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sorry, too real? Too real.
Too real.
Way too damn real.
Please, go on. What did you see next?
Do I need more cleavage? Is that it?
That's what they're probably thinking.
Then suddenly, Dougie got all wobbly and just collapsed.
Are you saying that the victim just collapsed on his own?
Yes.
In other words, the defendant never touched the victim. Is that right?
I was watching the whole time. Beanie never did a thing to Dougie.
If I press her for no good reason, I just know the judge will get angry with me. So what should I do about her testimony just now? Shall we press her like a grape or leave it alone? I mean, we know that there's a contradiction because if I remember correctly, we have the... Oh, we don't have evidence of the handprint.
Oh.
Oh,
Well,
There wasn't a photo of him, like, touching
bless you.
his shirt, right?
No. That...
Damn it. It was just a flashback. Ah!
So I guess we just keep pressing and hopefully...
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
I suppose her statement works in our favor for now. I'll hold off on looking into it any deeper until it's necessary.
Very well, young lady. Please go on with your testimony.
That's right. Payne mentioned that there was a handprint on his jacket because it's a leather jacket, but we never got it into our inventory. So maybe, hopefully, he'll give it to us somewhere in here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's when Feeny noticed that I was there.
And what did Mr. Wright say when he saw you?
I'm sorry. I was so flustered that I really don't remember. Please forgive me.
You don't remember?
Well, that's common enough. Jesus. Sometimes I can't recall a sentence I passed only minutes prior. That makes sense.
Please, someone, anyone, stop him before he gets hurt. By me.
I don't have a punching bag anymore. So.
I know.
True.
Where's Roseburg?
Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. He wants to read. I went to go and find some other students and they called the authorities.
When you say students, do you mean students from the pharmacology department?
Yes, they're all very fond of their drugs, but
Please try to stay on topic. So, to find some pharmacology students, you went to the labs, correct?
that's what I was planning to do. But in the end, I wound up not going. A group of about 10 research students came running out of the building entrance. Somehow, they all seemed to know what was going on. Uh-oh.
The students knew what was going on? I think we need to press that one for more details.
Oh, hell yeah.
But how could the students have known what was going on?
Well, I don't know for sure, but they knew what had happened.
Like, fight,
It's just
fight.
they all seemed to kind of excited about something.
Fight.
It doesn't look like I'm going to get any more info about the students.
So, did the students call the police?
Not your cross-examination. Shut up.
Oh,
Yes, I was so panicked. Yes, well, anyone would have been, my dear.
That girl, she's telling a super obvious lie and she knows it. She's just pretending to protect Mr. Wright. Yes, that's gotta be a hit. Way to go, Mia. Okay, that means I'm going to have to dig deep to find the contradiction on this one. Okay, let me take a look at my evidence again. Because I think we know where, like, we obviously know that the contradiction is here. Okay, so cause of death was fatal electric shock. We have the crime scene photo. We have the time of death. Cold Killer X is in his hand. The umbrella, owned by the victim, found broken near the electrical pole at the crime scene. The victim fell on top of his umbrella.
Would it be, I mean, yeah, it says that he fell on top of the umbrella, which she said he just fell over. He died of electrocution. She said he just fell over.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think that's the one that we've got to press because, like, he didn't just fall over.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna try showing a contradiction here. Hopefully Mia leads us in the right direction. Feeble lies are not very becoming, Miss Hawthorne, so let's drop them, shall we?
What? I would never. Anime tears.
Oh, I'm falling for those anime tears. Miss Faye, I will not allow you to badger this witness.
Not badgering.
I believe the defense is engaged in a fishing expedition. That is, she has no supporting,
Hmm?
Please don't glare at me like that. I'm just doing my job.
I might as well be T-posing over here. It's fine.
To assert your dominance.
Now then, Miss Hawthorne. The defendant's palm print was found on Mr. Swallow's leather jacket.
There we go.
It has already been shown that Mr. Wright did, in fact, push the victim.
What?
There's no need to try to cover for the defendant. It would be much better if you came out and told us the whole truth.
I like how she has the same shit-eating grin that Phoenix has whenever he's like, "Oh yeah, I got him."
He learned from the best.
He did.
Mm.
There's nothing to worry about, young lady. Just tell us everything that you saw. Yes, Your Honor. I will. If you don't mind, I'd like to revise my testimony.
Looks like we're finally getting somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, I didn't see the moment he pushed Dougie.
You didn't see it?
Well, I saw the moment when Dougie fell to the ground.
And at that time, there was only the two of them at the scene. The defendant, Phoenix Wright, and the victim, Doug Swallow.
Yes, that's right. Technically, there were 3 people at the scene. But we haven't gotten to the part where we're going to say that she did it yet. It didn't look like they were fighting. I didn't hear anything unusual either.
So then, what did it look like they were doing to you?
I thought they were having a nice, friendly afternoon conversation.
Oh, give me a break!
That's why I really wasn't watching them all that closely. Did you notice anything out of the ordinary at all? No, nothing at all, Mr. Judge. Oh, I like the sound of that, Mr. Judge. Now then, please proceed with your testimony.
Okay.
Go and find some other students.
Yeah, so I think the contradiction is here. She says she didn't hear anything unusual, but Nick said there was a loud sound when he fell on top of his umbrella.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna guess that's it.
Umbrella.
You say
Sounds
you
good.
didn't hear anything unusual. Is that correct?
Yes, that's why I was very relaxed, looking at the scenery around me.
That's nice, but I find that just a little odd. I have here the testimony of your boyfriend, Mr. Phoenix Wright, and he clearly testified to the effect that when he pushed the victim, he heard a sharp, loud noise.
He said that?
If you were really that close to the two of them, why didn't you hear this noise as well?
Ooh. Well, maybe the noise just wasn't all that memorable, huh? You ever think of that?
But according to Mr. Wright's testimony, it was a sharp noise, like a snap. There's no way a noise like that could fail to make an impression. Bitch.
May I have a moment to answer? By all means. I know the reason why I didn't hear the noise. You see, the truth is... Oh my god. I had my headphones on,
Oh
and
my
I was
God,
listening to
you're-
music at the time.
It's just like that one bitch. Headphones? You mean that both of your ears were covered?
The rain was just beginning to let up, but it seemed as though Thor wasn't ready for his fun to come to an end yet.
Okay, the Avengers are here.
So the sky continued to flash and rumble.
Thunder
Oh,
and lightning,
very,
huh?
very, very frightening. Yes.
Galileo.
Thank you. I'm afraid of the sound of thunder.
I got you, boo.
Yeah.
So I put my headphones on to block it out.
Well, Your Honor. As you can see, there weren't any contradictions in her testimony after all. Cool grain. He's asleep.
Wait a second, Mia. That testimony just now. She said something that could totally change this whole case. I'm gonna guess that there was lightning, because he
Yeah.
died by electric shock, and we said it was that pole.
Well, okay. He.
Whoops,
now,
sorry, I already said
see,
it.
this is no, it's okay. This is where this is where my galaxy brain is going. Is that he was holding the umbrella, and then it went. He was under the power line and got hit by lightning, which also took out the power line.
Yeah, possibility.
Not impossible.
Not impossible. I don't know how there would be a murderer in that case, because I feel like that would be really hard to prove that someone knowingly got someone else electrocuted by lightning. But I like where you're going with it.
Seems legit.
Apparently, Mana's mic is echoing.
Is it? Oh no, am I beginning to do the thing?
Interesting. She's not showing up on my thing. And if it was on my end, it would be both of you.
True.
Maybe it's just me.
Yeah, you want to check your mic settings?
Yeah, burb. I'm gonna burb. Hear me.
Yeah, we got that. I think we all know internet speak at this point.
They gone.
They gone. We will be back in a moment. Technical difficulties. Please stand by.
Oh, Mana's mic is fine now. Well, yeah, especially because Mana's muted. No, sorry.
I mean, I'm muted, but
All right. Well, let us know if we're still having problems. Otherwise, let's keep going. Your Honor, there is a problem with the witness's testimony.
What do you mean?
Didn't you notice? She said that there was lightning, correct?
very, very friendly.
Yes. What about it?
Well, lightning is actually a large discharge of electricity in the atmosphere. Am I right?
No. No. That was all the time for a science lesson, Miss Faye.
Jesus Christ, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor. Anyway, since the cause of death was electrocution, isn't it possible that the victim died from being hit by a bolt of lightning?
No.
Oh shit.
I must admit that though the thought, Jesus, had not occurred to me. Reed, I swear to God, y'all.
Just what kind of thoughts do occur to this guy anyway? This entire case is built on the premise that Mr. Doug Swallow was murdered. But that very premise itself is mistaken. The defense believes that Mr. Swallow was, in fact, the victim of a stray bolt.
Oh shit.
Take that.
It appears the defense may be onto something. Maybe. Just maybe.
Just maybe.
Just maybe.
Could it be that the death was actually accidental?
All right.
Dun, dun, dun.
You did it, Mia. I'll be taking that not guilty now, if you don't mind.
Wow, I sound like an old witch. I'm hurt that you have such a low opinion of me, Miss Faye.
Who are you again? Huh?
It's me, Faye. Why'd you forget me all of a sudden? Anyway, I'm not a fool, you know. The prosecution has done its research, Your Honor. We found out that there were no lightning strikes on that day, at that location anyway.
What? Don't know how you prove that, but whatever.
What's more, we have evidence that the electrical cable is definitely linked to this cave.
Didn't I have to point out that the electrical cable was part of the case?
Yeah, well, he's just trying to mess with our story.
Oh yeah.
Evidence, Mr. Payne. Well, what is this evidence?
This affidavit.
Excuse me. Who is this affidavit from?
My mom? No. The pharmacology the pharmacology students who were conducting experiments in their labs that day. Allow me to read out the the testimony of the pharmacology students. Ahem. All equipment in the labs lost power all of a sudden at around 3 p.m. that day. Oh, a mic drop.
Was it a blackout?
All of the lab's equipments run on high voltage, Your Honor.
So you're saying the equipment lost power because...
Someone died. I mean, precisely. They lost power because of the severed electrical cable. The power outage occurred at approximately 3 p.m.
Which fits with the time of the death listed in the autopsy report.
Exactly. In other words, the victim died as a result of touching the severed electrical cable.
And we're implying that Phoenix did that somehow.
Yeah, I'm still not entirely sure where his argument is there, but, you know.
Exactly. According to the students, the cables were very old. Well, that's the thing. They were planning on having them replaced in the near future.
I feel
The
like if you
students?
got electricity running through some very old cables and it could kill someone, that you should probably do that sooner than later. Like, I don't know, am I the only
Prioritize,
person
guys.
that thinks that infrastructure is apparently more important than these people think it is?
Oh yeah, for sure.
And this has taken a real fast left turn from we need to arrest the god of thunder.
Yeah,
To
Thor.
the
It's all your
students are
fault.
getting the cabling updated.
Yeah.
Not the school.
Nah.
I knew Thor was up to something.
Look, they had a GoFundMe account, but it hadn't quite hit funded yet.
True.
I
Damn.
see.
Galaxy Brain thought. This means
yeah.
that the students were the one who killed Doug Swallow, because that would be the impetus of them saying, hey, look, this is very dangerous. Please donate to our GoFundMe.
Yes.
Ta-da!
A martyr
Called
for the
it.
cause.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah. They needed a
What's
lab rat. Ah, but okay. Anyway, apparently the cables had become so brittle that even the smallest bump would cause them to break.
Okay, we have our student's testimony.
Yeah, Ivy University is very underfunded. Jesus
Mhm.
Christ.
Oh hell yeah.
What are they doing with the tuition? Where's that money going?
Hella parties, raves, probably, and a cruise ship.
Gold statue of the dean's head in every building. You know,
Yes.
the normal things that schools waste money on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yes. So Thor does have an alibi, since I apologize. I skipped this comment, the earlier comment, but the trial does canonically take place in 2013, which means that Thor is currently in Thor: The Dark World. So that's what he's doing, is he's battling dark elves and
Oh yeah.
saving Jane Foster from one of the Infinity Stones, and that is literally all I remember from that movie.
God damn it,
Yeah.
Marvel.
Wow, thanks, Marvel. You guys have your affidavit or your
Yeah.
whatever.
And now
alibi.
Phoenix Wright is going to
Suspect
be
cleared.
guilty.
Oh yeah. Thanks, guys.
Suspect cleared. However, there's one thing that troubles me. One thing?
I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hot. Okay, anyway.
The cable could have been broken by any small bump. Then it would have snapped if it had been bumped into, correct? That's what he said.
Well, I suppose you could say that. I guess.
Miss Faye, do you have any thoughts regarding the case of the severed cable?
Your Honor. Oh, I don't like how this is looking one bit. I have to come up with something to try to regain some momentum. If it pleases the court, the defense would like to state its opinion. I don't have an opinion.
It's called None Your Business.
Well then, let's hear it. Who or what is it that caused the cable to break?
I assume it's got to be the
Umbrella.
umbrella. Because we know the umbrella is sorted by the electrical pole here.
Uh-huh.
So, this is it. This is why the cable snapped. I don't like my chances on this
Well,
one.
Your Honor.
I believe that the only thing that is snapped in this mind is the mind of the defense.
Oh, that's so
Jesus.
sad.
Fuck you, people.
Well, thanks. Ah, that was one of your best lines yet, Your Honor. Ba-dum-tsh.
Oh, ouch, that was harsh. Please, Your Honor, give me one more chance. Yay, for no penalty.
Yay. Well then, let's hear it. Who or what was it that caused the cable to break?
Cold Killer X.
Uh,
Definitely Grossberg. He looks like he could break a cable.
um,
Are we gonna cheat?
I mean, we're not getting penalized, so I don't really feel a need to.
Yeah. I guess it's
maybe
Doug
snapped
then?
because Phoenix pushed Doug. Not good for a cause though.
Yeah.
Case though, sorry.
We'll see if it's Nick. Your Honor, please think back to Mr. Wright's testimony.
The defendant's testimony?
He said that after he pushed the victim, he heard a loud, sharp noise. Now, this happened at around 3 p.m., correct?
Yes, that sounds right. Wait, are you saying that?
The lab equipment lost power at 2:55 p.m., which fits right in Mr. Wright's timeline. In other words, it was Mr. Wright's shove that caused the power outage.
Yes, the prosecution also came to that same conclusion.
Oh, fuck off.
And it was that very shove that caused Mr. Swallow to be electrocuted.
Objection, that doesn't make sense. I'm afraid I can't agree with you there, Mr. Payne.
Please do. I mean, what's that supposed to mean?
Take a good look at where the victim landed after being shoved. See the umbrella? It's by the electrical pole. That's right, the victim banged into that pole as a result of being pushed. It was that impact that caused the cable to break.
Well, that makes sense. And then the victim was electrocuted.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, but no. It doesn't make sense at all. If the victim was shoved into the far pole, then he couldn't have been electrocuted by the severed cable in the foreground here.
Ah!
In other words, someone other than my client must have electrocuted the victim.
Who has a taser? Someone here got a taser.
And guess what?
Order.
There's only one other person in this case.
Yeah. Order in the court.
Ah, the lamentations of my enemy. How I've longed to hear them.
Jesus. It's true. The defense is absolutely correct. I begrudgingly admit that she is correct. I missed what I said. Mr. Judge, sir, may I say something? Madam Attorney's explanation. She said some things that are a little different than I remember them.
Oh, fuck you.
Hater.
What?
What the?
Please, just once more, let me lie to your face. May I please testify one last time, please, Mr. Judge?
With anime tears?
Of course, it's alright.
God damn it. Caved.
Just go right ahead and give your new testimony.
This is it. She's finally starting to show her true colors.
I wonder how she's gonna explode.
God, it's gonna be terrifying.
I'm definitely afraid of that.
But the truth is, Feeny pushed him twice.
Twice?
Oh, excuse me. The first time was into the electrical pole. That was when the cable broke. Then Dougie tried his best to run away from him. But Feeny caught up and crashed into him from behind.
Sorry, I'm getting cold.
Same.
The cable snapping and Dougie being electrocuted, it all occurred in less than a minute.
I have an objection.
Yeah, fucking what? So
That
after
came out
being
of
shoved, the victim got up and tried to run away.
And that's when the defendant pushed him for the second time.
I'm so sorry, Feeny, but I just have to tell the truth.
Oh, shut up.
Am I doing the right thing? Am I, Mr. Judge? Of course you are, my dear. As painful as it may seem, you are. You are painful, that is, not you totally. Now then, Miss Faye, you
Sure.
may proceed with your cross-examination.
All right, let's start pressing. I
Like,
think
great.
we know where the issue is, but
Because that Feeny pushed him twice.
Miss
Bullshit.
Hawthorne, previously in your testimony, you said the following. Actually, I didn't see the moment he pushed Dougie.
I know. I'm sorry. I wanted to protect Feeny.
So that's why you basically lied to the court?
I was a bad girl. I know. Mr. Judge. Yes. Could you please forgive little old me?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Of course he won't. What you did is called perjury.
Oh, come now. It was just a little old white lie. Just a little
Come
baby
on.
perjury.
Wow. Baby.
We'll forget it this time, but please be more careful from now on, alright?
God damn it.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Judge.
Wow.
Not at all.
I hate this.
The judge had better be more careful himself. A dark alley is friendlier than that girl.
Snap would be a total bitch. I'm excited for that. Oh, we got a trophy.
We got a trophy for that.
Hey, for snapping and being bitches. Yes.
The first time was into the electrical pole. That's when the cable broke.
You're
Okay.
saying you actually saw the victim get pushed into the electrical pole?
I know he doesn't look it, but Feeny can be a bit of an imp when he wants to be.
Oh,
Or a
really?
simp.
But I never imagined that he would cause an electrical cable to break. He really is scary when he gets mad. What? Yes, he sounds very dangerous, like a very dangerous individual indeed.
Hey, I'm not dangerous.
Then Dougie tried his best to run away from him.
So, let me get this straight. You were happily listening to music on your headphones while you watched this scene unfold?
Ah.
Miss Faye, I'll have to ask you to stop badgering the witness.
I wasn't happy. I was so scared that I couldn't even move. Oh,
What?
all I could do was stand there and cheer them on.
What the fuck?
Cheer them on? What do you mean by that?
Oh god. Yo. Fucking what? Well, I wish the best for them both, and that they would each give the fight their all.
What the
What the fuck is wrong with this girl? That's very sweet of you to be so supportive.
No. And what happened after that?
She is a piece of work.
Wow.
But Phoenix caught up and crashed into him from behind.
Lies.
That doesn't sound quite right. There were handprints found on the chest of the victim's leather jacket. Mr. Payne, were there also prints found on the back of his leather jacket?
No, there weren't.
Madam Faye, may I suggest that you listen a little more carefully?
Excuse me?
What? Thank you. I said that he crashed into him from behind, right? Maybe he wouldn't leave any prints behind in that case, would he?
Oh, with that attitude.
The cable snapping and Dougie being electrocuted all occurred in less than a minute.
Did you actually witness the moment the victim was electrocuted?
I'm sorry, I didn't actually see it. I turned my eyes away.
That's understandable.
Yes, indeed. It would have been a horrific sight for anyone to behold.
Oh, if I don't figure out the contradiction here, it's all over. She didn't have much time to come up with her lie, so this is my best chance. There must be a hole in her testimony somewhere. Think, Mia. Okay, the hole is very clearly that it all happened in less than a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Because we know that the victim's watch stopped at the time of death, and we know that's after 3 o'clock. We don't know what time it is, but we do know it's after 3 o'clock. That's enough, witness.
I'm afraid I don't understand.
You will in a minute. Could you please take a look at this picture?
Look at this photograph.
Oh, that medicine. That is the one Feeny likes to take for his cold.
It's not the medicine I want you to look at. It's the wristwatch. It stopped at the precise time the victim was electrocuted. In other words, 3:05 p.m. Thank you, Mia, for being able to read the analog clock that we can't read.
Yeah.
And yes, and your point is, Miss Faye?
My point is this. What time was it when the lab suffered that power outage due to the cable snapping?
Well, according to the student's testimony, the answer is clear. It was 2:55 p.m.
Would you care to explain to the court, Miss Delia Hawthorne, what exactly happened during this 10-minute interval? The defense proposes that it was during this interval that the real murderer killed Mr. Doug Swallow, not Dog.
Sorry.
Dog him.
Sorry. Order something.
This is nonsense. The real murderer.
Even you can't deny that the time between the cable breaking and the electrocution are completely unaccounted for.
Objection. Then who was it? Who are you saying could have done it?
I thought you'd never ask. There's only one person who could have murdered Mr. Swallow. Only after my client had left the scene was there a window of opportunity for the real killer.
Miss Faye. The defense ready to indict someone as this real killer.
It's finally time. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Yes, Your Honor. We are ready.
Very well. But remember, that Grossberg did it. If you accuse the wrong person, you will be penalized.
Oh shit.
Think very carefully before you speak, Miss Faye. Now then, Miss Faye, let's have it. Who's the real killer? I wonder.
It could only have been you, Dahlia Hawthorne.
What? How can you?
The defense is grasping at straws.
10 minutes passed between the time the cable broke and the time of the electrocution. What exactly were you doing that whole time, Miss Hawthorne? Were you really listening to some music while cheering them both on as they fought? I find it hard to believe that you didn't lift a finger to stop the men dearest to you.
You tell her, sis.
I'm ready to throw hands.
Order, Miss Faye. What I mean, why would I?
Miss Hawthorne, I believe that you did witness the two men fighting on that day. However, after Mr. Wright pushed the victim and subsequently left the scene, it was you who pushed Mr. Swallow to his death by your very own hands.
Where'd that wind come from?
How can you say something so mean, Madam Faye? I didn't do anything.
Hold it.
Oh no.
Your Honor, please, I have something I want to say.
You? What is it?
Please strike everything the defense said just now from the record.
Why?
What the? Are you daft?
You're totally wrong, Miss Faye. Dolly, she couldn't do something like that.
Mr. Wright, get back in your seat.
Yes, Grandpa.
Bailiff, grab that man.
Ah! Leave my Dolly alone. Leave Brittany alone. She didn't do anything.
I'm gonna guess that's Grossberg.
Sigh, that boy. He's gotten himself in way over his head.
I don't know what this little thing was. Oh, Mr. Grossberg, you're back.
It seems I've arrived just in the nick of time.
The nick of the... Okay. We're done.
I found the police report on that incident in your newspaper clipping.
All right, we have our
Okay.
police report.
Here we
Thank
go.
you so much. This is exactly what I was hoping for.
You better take a good look at it. It details how you came to lose your boyfriend.
All right, shall we take a look at it?
Now then, the defense says a very serious accusation.
All right, so the incident overview. It happened at the district courthouse cafeteria, August 27th at 4 p.m. The victim was Diego Armando, age 28. He was a lawyer. The suspect was Delia Hawthorne, age 19. Armando ingested poison while interviewing the suspect regarding another case. Traces of poison were found in the victim's coffee cup. No poison was found in the vicinity or on the suspect's person. It is unclear how the poison entered the victim's coffee cup.
Well, that's sus.
A necklace, perhaps?
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Payne, what do you have to say about this?
Well, really, Your Honor, I
May I interrupt you for just a moment, Mr. Prosecutor?
don't worry, my dear, I have the situation well in hand. Oh God, here we go.
Sniffle.
Nipple. That is, go right ahead.
Madam Faye, are you seriously accusing me of killing my sweet Dougie?
Yes, I am. Not only am I saying you murdered Doug Swallow, but you also tried to pin the whole thing on your current lover, Phoenix Wright.
I told you that you should let me handle this.
Weep.
Sorry, please go ahead.
How can you say that? I'm absolutely devoted to my dear Feeny. The notion that I would try to frame him is ludicrous. This is all just too much for poor little me to bear.
Okay.
I believe the girl is trying to ask what on earth her motive. Motive. You got it.
We got it.
I was right. I was
Yeah.
reading it
Oh, yeah.
correctly and then questioned myself.
The answer to that lies somewhere in this police report. It must. 8 months ago, an incident occurred in the basement cafeteria of this building. And then, that same day, the two of them accidentally meet. Your Honor,
He gives Phoenix the evidence.
the defense requests further testimony from Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
Further testimony about what?
About the events of the day when she first met the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Objection. What could that possibly have to do with this case?
The witness claims that she has no reason to frame the defendant, am I correct? Well, I have evidence that suggests that she, in fact, had a very good reason.
Very well then, the court grants the defense's request. Young lady, would you mind staying on for just a bit longer? Of course not, Mr. Judge.
Get ready for the battle of your life, Dahlia Hawthorne. You killed my boyfriend, I'm taking you down.
Ooh. We're going down, bitch.
This is gonna be a girl boss moment.
Oh, yeah.
When you said that, all I could think of is my name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father, prepare to die.
My name is Mia Faye. You killed my boyfriend. Prepare to be declared guilty. And subsequently, die. Because that's what happens in this fucked up legal system.
It's legit.
I first met my darling Feeny 8 months ago. It was like we were destined to meet in this very courthouse's basement reading room.
How romantic.
Why was he at the courthouse?
Remember, he's studying to be a lawyer on the side in art
What
school.
happens in the library stays in the library. Anyway.
That's right, thank you. The The moment our eyes met, my heart skipped a beat. What? Gross. We've been going out ever since that fateful day after I killed a man.
Oh god. We were so lovey-wovey. We literally made people sick. It's just jealousy, I think.
No,
No.
I'm just grossed out.
Yeah.
Ew.
Mr. Wright, do that again and you will be held in contempt of court.
I'm so sorry.
And now we enter the final act of our little drama.
As we used to say in the days of my youth, go get her.
Go get her, bitch.
Okay. Okay.
A saying that definitely isn't continued to be used.
No, never.
But my darling Feeny 8 months ago.
So until that time, you had been dating Doug Swallow?
Yes. I'm a real fool, you know. I know. You know. I know. We all know.
We all know.
Letting my emotions change so quickly, I'm ashamed of myself.
Uh-huh.
No, not at all. Look at me. I am infamous for changing my mind. My critics have even taken to calling me Judge Fickle.
Help.
Maybe you should look for a different line of work.
Despite that, however, he always hands down the correct verdict. That's why some people also call him the Great Judgini.
Oh my god.
Okay.
These
hate
sound
that.
like nicknames he came up with himself and then just paid other people to continue on.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mhm.
Like, even the one about him being fickle, like, he made those up. It was like we were destined to meet in this very courthouse's basement reading room.
The courthouse reading room? That's a strange place to meet the love of your life.
When you're not a lawyer.
Yeah.
That's not true, Madam Faye. After all, Feeny was not only an art student, but he was also planning on becoming a lawyer.
I'd like to point out, like, no shade to the art students at all, but also I feel like you're planning to become a lawyer. You focus on law school.
I'll say that's the harder thing to do, so there's a lot more schooling and shit.
Yeah.
Like, different hard. Like, not saying, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
We have the utmost respect for art students in this, absolutely. But also, if one of them is going to pay the bills...
no. Fucking, I have a degree in graphic design. Like, fucking, I know that I would prioritize if I wanted to be a lawyer, being a lawyer first.
Yeah.
Anywho.
I'm not
I want
talking
to see
about...
Phoenix at Cal Arts.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I'm talking about you, Miss Hawthorne. What was a literature student like you doing in a courthouse reading room?
Well, this line of questioning is a waste of time. It has nothing to do with our murder case.
Just establishing some shit, y'all. Miss Faye, I'm warning you. If this has nothing to do with Mr. Swallow's case...
I have to remember the judge is on Dahlia's side. I'd better tread carefully. Let's wait and see for now. Because she might give us some more evidence later. Mia, if the judge gets any angrier, you'll lose the whole case. I'll just have to hold my tongue for the time being.
Now then, young lady, please go on with your testimony. Phoenix wasn't studying to pass the bar. He was waiting for the right cereal box price. Tell us about the time you first met Phoenix Wright.
Back in his day, lawyers cost $8.
Yeah.
The moment our eyes met, my heart skipped a beat.
Everyone knows college students are broke. Can't afford $8 student.
Yeah, really. So, what was it about Mr. Wright that made your heart malfunction like that? In my personal opinion, he just looks like a typical snotty-nosed college brat.
Oh, sick burn, ma'am.
Perhaps to a woman your age you will bat. But to me,
wow.
he's handsome.
Perhaps to you, Miss Hawthorne, but to the rest of the planet, he's a dime a dozen.
Ouch! Fucking ouch! Love is a mysterious thing. If we chase it,
Oh my god,
if it
no.
runs away, we chase it again. The first time I felt true love. Okay, anyway. Love is a mysterious thing, and I object to this line of questioning. If we were to look at my wife, for example, you might all be shocked. I don't want to look at his wife.
She's
Just,
a lamp.
let's make that clear.
She's telling the truth. Or he's telling the truth. It was truly shocking. Now I want to see his wife. Beautiful mushroom, growing tall in the darkness. It comes from cow dung. That's the poem that best describes how I feel about my Feeny. The fuck?
You heard that, everyone? I'm cow dung.
We've been going out ever since.
Oh my lord.
It's true love. Were there any
First
bad feelings between you and Mr. Swallow?
Okay, this is where, like, all power to people who can write poetry. I've never been able to
No.
fucking do it. But this is where, like, I can't handle the lovey, gushy bullshit poetry, because it's like, what the fuck? What are you even saying?
Well, if it's about cow dung, you don't want that poem. You know?
Yeah.
I don't think anybody, regardless
No.
of whatever, like, nobody wants a poem about themselves being compared to cow dung.
No.
Oh my god, like, headcanon, you guys. What if his wife is that one chick from the first game who was, like, her heart theme?
April May?
thing, you know? Yeah, what if it's April May? What
No.
if that's his wife? Oh my god.
I mean,
No.
I think it's pretty implied that his wife is a bombshell. Whatever,
Do we ever get to see her?
no. Not that I know of, at least.
Alright, well, the image in
That's
my
my
head is
headcanon.
Jessica Rabbit, and we can move on.
Okay. Okay.
Because he's got, like, Roger Rabbit, like, fucking vibes.
Yeah,
so,
I
yeah.
can see that.
Yeah.
No, not at all. We parted on very good terms.
But
I
that
forgot
can't
what the
be.
thing was before.
Whether she had
Were
any
they
bad
talking
things
about-
against Doug Swallow.
Mm.
Yeah.
Our investigation also shows that it was a clean breakup.
We
Huh.
investigated the breakup, and we're being told that we're talking about irrelevant shit.
Right.
Are you sure?
Yes, it seems that they both wanted it that. They wanted that way.
So the
Tell
victim
me what.
Wanted to break up with her? Press her like a grape or back off.
Grapes.
We have not had a warning, so I assume it's not
Yeah.
warning. So you're saying that Mr. Swallow also wanted to break up with you?
Well, you see, ain't nobody break up with me.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing but. What a cruel thing to say, to ask a lovely young lady like Liz.
No, it's relevant.
By the way, I have never once considered leaving my wife. Not that anyone wanted to know that.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to you, bitch.
Congratulations for being a decent person.
Yeah.
Jesus. No one cares,
No
Mr.
one
Payne.
cares. That stings, Mr. Honor.
She didn't deny it. That must mean Doug Swallow must have seen through her little act. He must have gotten a glimpse of her true nature.
That they got in a fight about. He was trying to protect Phoenix, and Phoenix was like, nah, bitch, like, she's so cute. And he pushed her and ran away like an idiot. And then she came up and was like, ah, yeah, I'm a viper now. And, like, kills him. That's what happened.
Oh, that seems legit.
It does seem legit.
That
Maybe
seems
not the
very
Viper part,
legit.
but
Are you sure about
Suspected
it?
with
Because
her
I
umbrella.
am. Ella.
Listen to me, Mia. That woman, the judge in the palm of her hand, you see. So the way to discredit her is to find a contradiction in her testimony. We've found so many contradictions.
Yeah. I think it was this one. Okay. We're gonna press her further here.
Like a grape.
Like a grape. Your Honor, if you'll allow me some latitude, I think I can establish relevance. Please ask her to continue on with her testimony.
She summons her butterflies to swarm. To swarm him.
I would
very
believe
well.
that.
Very well, young lady. I've got a simple question for you. What are you doing after this?
No,
sorry.
no.
Already. Immediately sorry. What are you doing downstairs in the courthouse reading room? Hiding evidence. If it pleases
Seems
Your
legit.
Honor, the answer is simply this. Hiding evidence. Came to this courthouse to do some research for a paper I was writing.
Well, we know that's a contradiction, but let's press her just in case. You were writing a paper on what?
Bullshit.
How to prove that I'm not a serial killer.
On the relationship between modern... Oh, it came back.
Send to you.
What was it?
Send to you.
Senryu poetry and the criminal underworld.
The criminal underworld.
Oh, that sounds like a fascinating research idea.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking Christ, I hate her. Am I getting old? Now I've even forgotten. But I've forgotten.
Okay, well, I'm ancient then. Again with the midlife crisis stuff?
Yeah. Why did that girl really come to the courthouse? Isn't that what you wanted to know? And speaking of forgetting things, you haven't forgotten the police report, have you? I went through a lot of trouble to get it, my dear. So be sure to read it carefully. It
Alright.
says that she was there, that she's the suspect. You know, thank you. Just go get you a hemorrhoid pillow or something. Like, calm down.
Miss Hawthorne,
Wow.
you weren't here because of your research paper, were you? Didn't you actually come here for a much more important reason?
What is the meaning of that cocky smile on your face, Miss Faye?
8 months ago, right here in this very courthouse, there was another tragedy.
Another tragedy. Besides my hairline.
Do you mean the incident in which an attorney was poisoned?
The name of the suspect in that incident is listed here in this report. And that name is Dahlia Hawthorne.
Oh shit.
Dahlia Hawthorne.
Yes, the sweetie pie of everyone's eye, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. She was the prime suspect in a criminal case just 8 months ago.
Oh shit.
Order. This is unbelievable. It's true then. The loveliest rose can something with thorns, probably.
Miss Faye, that's not fair. You can't slander my witness. I, Winston Payne, will not allow it.
Mr. Prosecutor, I believe I was speaking.
Pardon me. Go right ahead.
It's true about 8 months ago. Cried the cruelest thorn. The lag finally cut up in the stream. I was right, it was about thorn.
Woo!
The police expressed some interest in me. Expressed some interest, huh? Mr. Judge, sir, I know I'm under oath, so I'll tell you the absolute truth. I poisoned that man. I did not commit the crime that occurred during that incident 8 months ago.
That's a lie.
That's a big ass lie, bitch.
I see.
Okay, I've tied the two crimes together. Now I've just got to stay on the offensive.
Well done, Mia. Oh, you really lit a fire in my heart. And my buttocks.
You've been here for 5 minutes. And
Still talking about
your ass.
I can hardly tell which is more inflamed, my spirit or my hemorrhoids.
Didn't need to know that, but thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
That's so weird.
I met the lawyer who was poisoned to discuss something in the cafeteria that day. I left my seat for just a moment, and that's when it happened. From what I heard, it was a liquid poison that is lethal at just 2 teaspoons. Not only that, I heard it was a very special kind of poison. Cusco's poison. Poison Cusco. So you see, I'm innocent. I wouldn't even know where to get a poison like that.
Except for you were dating a pharmacology student.
Yay, drugs.
They really like their drugs there.
Yeah, you said they really like their drugs there.
Right, I forgot that he was a pharmacology student. Anywho, so that's what happened here 8 months ago.
However, as you heard from the witness's testimony, she had nothing to do with it. Duh. I think the defense is just about run out of tricks.
Bitch, I got more.
I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Payne. But I'm afraid the defense has many more tricks up its sleeve today. And I'll be sure to show them to you before the end of this cross-examination.
What does the defense suddenly feel stronger? Is your power level over 9,000?
Yes.
Ah, Mia, you're glowing with a true lawyer's aura. Aura, my dear. That proud posture and self-confidence, absolutely smashing.
My name is Mia Fey. You killed my boyfriend. Now I'm going to get you declared guilty so that you die.
I met the lawyer who was poisoned to discuss something in the cafeteria that day.
What were you talking about with the defense attorney?
Oh, I'm sorry, but that's confidential. He's dead. According to the report, you were being interviewed regarding another case. The lawyer that was killed. He said he wanted to talk about an incident I was caught up in when I was younger.
Why don't you tell us all what that incident was?
Objection, that has absolutely nothing to do with this case.
Stop hitting your hair and shut the fuck up. Objection sustained. The defense's question is stricken from the court record.
You get involved in a lot of incidents, don't you, Miss Hawthorne?
Brilliant question. Well, I guess I was just born under a bad sign.
Yeah, that's it. Don't worry, Dolly. I'll protect you.
Who let him back in here? You heard the man. You heard the man. Now that's true love, young lady. Idiot. Oh, Feeny, please.
Ugh.
I love you, babe.
Those two really are making me ill, albeit for decidedly different reasons.
I left my seat for just a moment and that's when it happened.
How long were you gone?
Long enough for the poison to kick in. I already answered all the questions for the police. I'm not the police.
Yeah.
But if you must know, maybe 10 or 20 minutes. Why were you gone that long?
And where were you during that stretch of time? Using the toilet?
Meaning Phoenix.
getting good.
This is a Nick.
Oh, that's me. Oh, I see mommy. What are you saying, Miss Faye? Achoo. Toilet. My perfect little dolly doesn't poop.
The fuck? Everybody poops, y'all. Let's just establish that right now.
Why
We all
doesn't
gotta
he
take
think
a
women
shit
poop?
sometimes. Fucking don't think your partners don't.
Oh,
You
God,
heard the
here we
defendant, Miss Faye. Better luck next time.
Remember, women don't poop.
Moral of the story, yeah, for sure.
Oh, Phoebe, please.
The police have already looked into this whole matter. This line of questioning is nothing but a waste of the court's time.
Objection sustained. Miss Hawthorne, please continue with your testimony. From what I heard, it was a liquid poison that is lethal as at just 2 teaspoons.
About how much liquid is 2 teaspoons?
Well, let me see. Bottle of eye drops says it's a half a fluid ounce, which is equal to 3 teaspoons.
So it's about 2/3 of that amount, huh?
Enough for that necklace Phoenix is wearing.
Mm-hmm.
The poison was found in the lawyer's mug of coffee. It must have been after I left the table. Someone must have quietly slipped it in there.
You!
Mm-hmm.
Not only that, I heard it was a very special kind of poison.
Special kind of poison. How so?
Well, I heard that it's almost impossible to detect. Oh? And where would something like that come from? My boyfriend's pharmacology lab. I'm sorry. All I know is what I overheard the policeman saying. They said something about using advanced chemical process to purify it. Chemical processes? Well, that's quite
Scientific.
impressive. Most impressive.
The better question is, how did the criminal get something like that?
Pharmacology school.
So you see, I'm innocent. I wouldn't even know where to get a poison like that.
You're bae.
And that's the reason they didn't arrest you? Because no one could show how you could have gotten the poison?
I think that's a good enough reason, Madam Faye.
She's right, and I think we've all had enough of Miss Faye's questions.
So in essence, the main reason Miss Hawthorne was never arrested for the crime, this crime, was because no one could show how she could have obtained the poison.
Then all we have to do is find a way to establish how she could have gotten some, right? Great. Now, just how did a literature student get a hold of poison of all things?
Pharmacology student.
I wouldn't even know where to get something like that. Well, how about from your boyfriend? You wouldn't know how to get that kind of poison? I don't believe you.
What?
In fact, you had easy access to that kind of poison, didn't you? At your boyfriend's lab.
Boyfriend? You mean the victim, Doug Swallow?
That's right. Up until 8 months ago, Miss Hawthorne was dating Mr. Swallow. And if you'll recall, Mr. Swallow was a pharmacology student at Ivy University.
Pharmacology?
His laboratory contained highly advanced chemistry equipment. In fact, without such equipment, the culprit could have never obtained such a rare and special poison.
Oh, bitch!
Well, Miss Hawthorne, it seems you had access to such a poison after all. And then it was a matter of slipping it into the victim's coffee when he wasn't looking. The only person who could have done that was the one sitting at his very table. You.
No.
You know.
Order, order. Or could it be?
Objection! That's nothing but...
May I say something, Madam Faye?
What is it, Miss Hawthorne?
The amount of poison in the coffee was 2 teaspoons, correct? In order to carry that much liquid, you would need some kind of container. Oh, like this one?
Yeah.
Well, yes, that's true.
Don't try me, bitch.
I was searched immediately after the incident took place, which is why she went and met with Phoenix and gave off the...
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Quite true. In fact, the entire courthouse was turned upside down.
But they didn't find a suspicious container anywhere, did they?
She's right. They even mentioned that in the report. Well, you could have easily gotten rid of something that small.
Excuse me, madam. But this is a court of law. If you're saying I threw the poison container away, I think we need to show some kind of proof.
Proof?
And in a way, she did throw it away.
Oh, she got me good with that.
Provide some evidence, or I'll have to disallow this line of questioning, Miss Faye.
It's the necklace!
I think we got some evidence.
Unless we can come up with some evidence, we're going to lose this lead.
Okay,
Yeah.
the police conducted a full-body search of Dahlia and of the entire courthouse, and yet the container holding the poison disappeared right after the crime occurred.
If you're going to accuse the young lady of committing, I almost just read commuting. Committing murder.
Commuting.
The murder. Commuting the murder. Then what was the container the poison was carried in?
You were forced to get rid of the container in a hurry, weren't you? And that's why you passed it on to someone that had nothing to do with the case. Someone that you knew wouldn't be searched.
Who is this person?
Mr. Phoenix Wright, of course.
So the defendant was this witness's accomplice?
Of course not.
The unknowing accomplice.
She gave the poison to him disguised as a present.
Oh, but that... that charming little necklace. Is this a little bottle? It's really quite cute. So what about it? What does it mean, Miss Faye?
The day that the witness met and fell for Mr. Phoenix Wright was 8 months ago. August 27th, the very same day as the poisoning incident. Under the pretense of love, the witness gave my client a present. All for the purpose of hiding the one piece of evidence that would give her away.
What? Are you saying there's a deadly poison in here? Sorry.
No, there's no longer any poison in that bottle. However, I'm certain if the crime lab were to analyze it, they would find a trace amount.
Order in the court. Oh my god. What an
On
idiot.
behalf of Dolly, I object out of love.
Mr. Wright, control yourself and your motor.
I won't let you bully her like this.
I miss like older Phoenix where he's already like over it, and just depressed.
Over it.
I
Where
miss
he's been
him.
beaten up by life like the rest of us.
Yeah, I miss
Yeah.
that Phoenix. I miss him so much. Mr. Wright, I told you to stay in your seat, goddammit.
Mr. Wright,
I'm not depressed yet.
why? Why are you going through so much trouble to protect her?
'Cause she
Hot.
cute. She hot as heck. Why? Because I'm madly in love with her.
Madly in love. I haven't heard anyone say that in a long time.
Not even your own wife?
Mr. Wright, have you ever thought about this? Why exactly would a woman like Dahlia Hawthorne want to date you anyway?
Rude.
Oh.
Because I'm a cat.
Because I'm a cat. Yeah. Okay. Well. I guess she must have been madly in love with me too.
Oh, Mr. Wright, please open your eyes. At this point in the trial, I think it should be obvious to everyone. The real reason that Dahlia Hawthorne is dating you is it because she's madly in love with you, because of that necklace, or to keep him quiet?
Keep quiet.
Quiet.
Or the necklace.
I think, well, okay, either the necklace, but I think to keep him quiet.
Quiet about what, though? Because he's showing that necklace to everyone.
True.
Okay, yeah. To the
Yeah,
necklace.
because of the necklace. You're right.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right, fam.
Dahlia Hawthorne was not, and is not, madly in love with you. The only thing she's after is that bottle necklace you love to wear around your neck.
My necklace?
Back there in the waiting room, you said it yourself.
Yeah, but she's so shy every time I see her. She always says the same thing to me. Please give it back now. Now.
Romantic. But a strange girl asking for her presents back like that.
For Dahlia Hawthorne, that necklace is irrefutable evidence of her crime. That's why she absolutely had to get it back.
You're lying.
But you never gave it back to her. And to make things worse for her, you insisted on showing it to everyone you met. That's why she...
I don't believe you. Oh no, I'm becoming depressed. No, that's a lie.
The defendant, he's getting away! Bailiff, hurry after him! There's a lot happening right now, guys.
Oh shit. I'm running away from my feelings and problems.
Poor guy. Mia, are you alright?
Yes, I think so.
That boy went completely insane.
Where's Mr. Wright?
Looks like the bailiff caught him, so he should be back soon enough.
I'd like to point out, he is worse than any of the witnesses we've had as him.
Oh,
yeah.
Thank goodness. Oh no.
What is it?
The bottle necklace. Miss Hawthorne's present? It's gone.
What? That's terrible.
Mr. Wright must have grabbed it when he slammed into me.
Oh boy. Foolish boy. The only thing that could have saved him. Dumbass. What in blazes are we supposed to do now? Mr. Wright, this sort of behavior is unprecedented in the history of this court.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid that your apology is not enough.
Mr. Wright, what did you do with the bottle necklace?
Forgive me, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Just give back the necklace.
I ate it.
What? It's gonna fucking get poisoned.
You what?
You ate it?
It
What
was
kind of
too big
response
to
is
swallow. So I had to chew it into little bits first, but
What?
What the?
Ate glass? What is he doing now?
I need to go to the bathroom.
Your Honor, you've got to stop the trial. Mr. Wright, are you feeling okay? Does your stomach hurt? That bottle you swallowed may have had some poison left in it.
It seems the defendant has proven the prosecution's case for us. Clearly, that bottle did not contain a deadly poison.
How can you be so sure?
Two teaspoons.
I think that's obvious. As you can see, the defendant is still very much alive.
I mean, he also just swallowed glass, so, like,
He's not okay.
he's not okay, yeah.
As for the poison, more like a fledgling defense attorney's overactive imagination.
So it would seem.
No! There must be some mistake. The bottle must not have had any poison left in it. Either that or the poison must have lost its potency.
There. It's alright, rookie. Trusting your client is the most noble thing a defense attorney can do. And it's heartwarming to see that you place this much faith in Mr. Wright. But that's how it is for us on the prosecution side, too. For example, I would trust the witness, Miss Hawthorne, with my very life. Which is why I can state that your assessment of her is completely wrong.
That's enough. Fortunately, Miss Faye, I cannot accept your explanation of the events.
But why?
Because he's still alive.
This may be impossible for a beginner like you to understand. But in a court of law, evidence is everything.
Even after I proved so much, is she going to get away with everything?
Well, now that the suspicion surrounding Miss Hawthorne has been cleared up, I'd like to proceed with the trial.
Oh dear.
Mr. Wright!
I'm sorry, Miss Faye. It totally slipped my mind. I'm really, really sorry. I know you believe in me, and I feel like I really let you down.
Mr. Wright, what are you trying to say? Other than you need a hospital.
There's something I forgot to tell you.
I just had this moment of like, oh, something I need to tell you. Like, fucking, I didn't eat it. What is it?
I'm a vampire. I mean, that day. The day I met Doug Swallow.
That girl, you shouldn't see her anymore. Hey, it's none of your business! I'm telling you for your sake. If you continue to see her, it's going to be bad news. You're lying! Just listen to me. There's something you need to know about that girl. Last night, someone stole some poison from our lab.
No.
Poison?
The same thing happened 8 months ago. A drug sample was stolen. She came to the lab that time, too. It could have only been her. That girl is a thief.
Stop it! Don't talk about my poopsie poops like that. Ah!
Is it true? Did he really say that?
Minus the poopsie poops, I believe. Yes, that's ridiculous! There's one more thing. After I pushed him that day, I got worried and came back to have a look. And she was there. Dolly was right there. She was crouched down next to him.
What?
She told me not to ever tell anyone about it, but I'm sorry, Dolly. Your Honor, this is the defendant. Miss Faye,
You tell him. Dolly didn't do it. She's innocent.
So Dahlia stole the poison 8 months ago too, huh? If you put that together with Mr. Wright's testimony, then there's only one possible conclusion. The defense believes that Miss Dahlia Hawthorne stole some poison on the night before she killed Doug Swallow.
The night before?
Naturally, her motive for stealing it was to kill someone.
Miss Faye.
Sorry. If you're so certain of your theory, then let me ask you this.
Mia, this is your last chance. Think carefully now. There's something that she desperately wanted to get back. Therefore...
Exactly who was Miss Dahlia Hawthorne planning to kill?
It has to be the person with the necklace. There was one person that was standing squarely in Miss Dahlia Hawthorne's way, and that person was Mr. Phoenix Wright.
But me? That's preposterous. After all, it was Doug Swallow that was murdered.
Well, it's true that that's how things worked out. But let's remember that Mr. Swallow died of electrocution, not poison. The person that Miss Hawthorne was planning to poison was, in fact, you, Phoenix Wright. There's no one else that it could be.
But how can that be? I thought Mr. Wright and Miss Hawthorne were in love.
Poor Mr. Wright. This must be killing him. Hang in there. I'll bring her to justice. I swear it. As I said before, the only thing Miss Hawthorne truly cared about was the one piece of evidence linking her to that incident 8 months ago. That's right, the bottle necklace. That's all she cared about.
But even so, why? Why would she go as far to murder him?
8 months ago, just after the fall of that attorney in the basement cafeteria, Dahlia Hawthorne could think of only one thing: how to get rid of the bottle necklace as quickly as possible.
No, it can't be.
It was a pretty good move she made, too. The evidence was missing for a long time. But there was just one big problem. Although she got him to hide the evidence, Mr. Wright refused to return it to her. To him, the tiny little bottle was a cherished treasure. He even showed it to everyone he met.
You mean that's why she tried to kill Mr. Wright?
Correct, Your Honor. It was to retrieve that piece of evidence.
That can't be true. My mommy says I'm a good boy.
Honey, what a joke you are. Oh, butterflies are gone. Honestly, how can any woman ever count on you for anything? I even told you at the time, and time again. I told you time and time again to keep your trap shut about me and that necklace. You disgust me. Ms. Hawthorne.
It appears that we're nearing the end of this trial.
We have a bitch in the court.
Fine, I can tell you plan on making me into a criminal no matter what I say.
You are a criminal, Miss Hawthorne.
We'll see about that. But first, where's your evidence? Apparently in Phoenix's gut. It seems your sniveling little crybaby of a client has eaten the bottle as a snack.
Ugh. Well,
Hey, old man, are you senile or something? Why don't you say something instead of sitting there with that dumb look on your face?
Oh, shit.
Miss Hawthorne, what happened to you? Are you really that shocked? Or do you prefer me? This way, Mr. Judge. With absolutely no proof, you treat a voluntary witness like she's a mass murderer. Well, I have nothing more to say. I'll be heading home now, if you don't mind.
No.
But we're not finished. Fine. Then I'll ask this nasty old hag to finish up already. Ask.
I can't let her get away this time.
Stop, Mia. You keep on pushing without any evidence. You could pay the ultimate price as a lawyer.
Yes, but I've seen the future and I know it's not going to happen. The ultimate price? I know I'm going to die by getting bashed in the head with the thinker.
Mm-hmm.
You'd be forced to take off your attorney's badge forever, I'm afraid.
No! I'm going to die at like the ripe old age of 26 or something like that. It's going to be ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
You better think it over carefully, Miss Faye. Or should I say, Miss Gray. Well, Miss Faye. Can you provide evidence that would establish her guilt once and for all?
Oh, if I mess up here, my career as a lawyer is over. But to be honest, at this point, I don't have any evidence that's well-founded. Even so, I'd rather lose my attorney's badge than let her get away with murder. Your Honor, the defense would like to present proof.
It's possible. You can't possibly.
Stupid woman. It is the opinion of the court that there has already been enough discussion. Therefore, I will allow only one piece of evidence to be presented.
Just one?
If you are unable to establish her guilt, then I'm afraid that very harsh verdict will immediately be handed down on Mr. Wright.
I understand, Your Honor.
I can just imagine the headlines for tomorrow's newspaper. Up-and-coming lawyer plummets to earth before she gets a chance to soar.
She was planning to poison Mr. Wright. If that's the case, then the poison was probably in there. I know where it's at.
Well then, Miss Faye, please provide your evidence. Show this court in irrefutable proof that Miss Hawthorne was planning to poison Mr. Wright.
So, remember, in this photo... Oh, that's not what I meant to present.
No.
I made a mistake. Okay. We'll take that penalty.
Ah!
Okay. So we have the photo. Gonna hit the right button this time. Of him with the Cold Killer X. But why did he have the Cold Killer X? Remember? Because Phoenix said it was stolen around lunch, and we know that he was taking Cold Killer X with meals.
Yeah.
And we also know that he needed to, that she was trying to poison him. What if she put it in the Cold Killer X?
Yeah, we should present the Cold Killer X.
Yes. We should not present the photo. Here it is, Your Honor.
Makes sense.
I'm pro gamer. Okay. The evidence
Pro
that will
gamers
prove
only.
her guilt once and for all.
Cold Killer X. Phoenix Wright's beloved cold medicine.
Hee. Does our rookie defense attorney have a bit of a cold?
If I did, I still wouldn't take this cold medicine. After all, it's been poisoned.
What?
Remember what the defendant said in his testimony.
But I lost my bottle of it around lunchtime on the day of the accident. Then. I always eat with Dolly, just the two of us.
She was the one who took his bottle of Cold Killer X. Then she poisoned it, knowing that Mr. Wright was going to take some.
No, now you're really grasping at straws. After all, it was the victim, Doug Swallow, that was holding the medicine.
I would like the court to recall the crime that happened here 8 months ago. Where did Miss Hawthorne hide the evidence?
Huh? What are you talking about?
8 months ago, the poison was hidden in her bottle necklace, which she then gave to someone else for safekeeping. Someone she had accidentally run into the reading room. My client, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yes, that's right. She did the same thing this time as well. After shoving the victim, Mr. Phoenix Wright left the scene of the crime. That is when the murderer, Dahlia Hawthorne, appeared. With her, she was carrying the poisoned bottle of Cold Killer X. This, of course, was so that she could carry out her plan to murder Mr. Wright.
I believe she did testify that she was going to meet with the defendant.
Yes, and she heard and saw everything that happened at the scene of the crime, including what the defendant and victim were arguing about and the cut electrical cable. That's when she realized, I can't allow Doug Swallow to live. She used the severed electrical cable to silence him forever.
Thanks.
Unfortunately for her, this is when the problem occurred. Mr. Wright, who she thought had left the scene, came back to check on the victim. And on top of that, because of the power outage, some students showed up as well. It's hardly any wonder that she was, as she put it, in a state of panic. Recall that she was carrying that bottle of poisoned cold medicine. She must have thought, what if they searched me like they did 8 months ago?
8 months ago.
Yes, she disposed of the evidence exactly the same way as she did back then. She had someone else hold it. In this case, Doug Swallow.
Oh, shit.
Oh, fuck.
What you got to say to that?
Mm.
Oh, come on now, everyone. Surely you aren't fooled, are you? A stupid woman. She's nothing but a filthy, stinking liar. Right, Mr. Prosecutor?
Yes, that's exactly right. It's just pure desperation.
I wonder which one of us is the desperate one. So, Miss Hawthorne, this cold medicine, I wonder if you wouldn't mind taking some.
Huh?
Well, Mr. Wright ate that necklace of yours, right? Now it's your turn to prove your innocence. What do you say? If I'm just a filthy stinking liar, then there's no need to worry. So come on, show us. I dare you to take some of this medicine right now.
Mia Fey. Oh boy.
Oh, shit.
Do
No,
you
her butter.
think you've won? Well, do you, Mia Fey?
She killed her butterflies with fire.
That's just fine. For the time being. Victory is yours.
For the time being.
Well, I have a very long memory, you know. You and I will meet again. I'm certain of it.
Huh?
Well done, Mr. Judge. I'll see you later too, okay? Why, yes? I spend a little quality time with the men in blue now. Crazy. I wish you all the best.
Pretty sure she wishes I would drop dead, but whatever. It's finally all over.
I refuse to accept this. The defense hasn't shown a scrap of evidence to support this outrageous claim.
But even so, your witness seems to have accepted it.
I don't care. I'm Winston Payne. And I don't believe in one word this rookie lawyer has said.
Well then, Mr. Payne, let me ask you this.
Yes.
Would you care to try this cold medicine?
What?
Just a little earlier, I could have sworn you said...
There. It's alright, rookie. For example, I would trust the witness, Miss Hawthorne, with my very life. Life.
So, if she's so trustworthy, then I'm sure there couldn't possibly be any poison in here, right?
Well, you see, yes.
And here comes the backpedal. Come on now, rookie killer. Show this rookie how it's done. How much trust do you really have for this woman? Are you willing to bet your life?
Yeah! My
Oh,
hair!
goodness.
It's flying! My beautiful hair!
Oh.
No! That was weird. That's how he lost his hair in
That's
one
how he lost his
Um,
hair.
Mr. Payne, what about Miss Dahlia Hawthorne?
Yes, Your Honor. I'll file papers for immediate arrest.
Tragic, but nothing's not surprising.
No, you didn't.
I knew there was something suspicious about her from the very beginning.
Don't
No, no.
lie. Just admit you were wrong.
By the way, Miss Faye,
Yes, Your Honor?
is it just me or did you and Miss Dahlia Hawthorne seem to know each other?
Your Honor, whether we did or not has no bearing on this case.
Very well. Mr. Payne.
This can't be happening. It's a nightmare. It's losing my...
It appears Mr. Payne has lost his spirit along with his hair. Does the defendant have anything further to say?
It
That we
can't be
proved that your
true.
girlfriend doesn't like you.
My dear Dolly.
Very well then. I believe I'm ready to pass judgment and bring this trial to an end. The court finds the defendant, Phoenix Wright.
Not guilty. Yay! We did it!
I'm not
What's
dead.
good?
Yay.
The court is adjourned.
April 11th, 3:16 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 3.
Mia, you were wonderful in there.
Thank you for everything, Mr. Grossberg.
During the verdict, I thought my hemorrhoids were going to explode like Mount Vesuvius.
Oh
Um,
God, help.
Mr. Grossberg, do you, maybe think you could stop talking about them?
Thank you, Mia. Goddamn.
Doctor, goddamn.
Yeah.
That's rather rude. No, I think
I'm talking about your hemorrhoids.
Yeah, now.
Anyway, this case really made me think. What does it really mean to have a relationship of mutual trust with the client? Perhaps it is we veteran lawyers who have lost sight of this.
Oh, Mr. Wright! Congratulations!
Thanks. I was thinking.
Go on.
What, Dolly? That I saw up there on the witness stand? I don't think that was really her. Must have an evil twin.
What?
Yeah, the Dolly I know could never have said those kind of terrible things. Maybe she's like, I don't know, a fake or something.
Boy, this poor kid still hasn't got a clue. You need to forget about her, Mr. Wright, for your own sake.
Yeah, you're right. That's probably for the best. We don't wanna.
Also, you need to relax a bit more. Try to grow up a little.
But out of all my friends, everyone says I'm the most grown up.
Well, we've met Larry, and he seems to be your only friend. So yeah, I can admit that. What kind of company does this guy keep?
Larry Butts.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm studying to become a lawyer myself.
On the side.
On the side.
That's what you keep saying. But I thought you were in the art department?
Well, yeah, I am. But there's a friend that I desperately want to help. And if I hurry, then I should still be able to save him in time.
I see.
Same as Faye. A lawyer is someone who can help people when they're in trouble, right?
Mr. Wright, I'm still new at this myself. But I think that's exactly what a lawyer is.
Okay, I'm going to do it. I'll study my butt off, and I'll become a lawyer for sure. I hope. I hope we see each other again someday. Maybe even in court.
Oh, we will. Not the way you're thinking, but we will.
Oh shit. It's been 5 years since I was acquitted of all charges. I became a lawyer like I planned, and I managed to save my friend. But Mia has passed on to a better place. Damn, I looked really weird back then in that sweater. For me, this trial brings up a lot of painful memories. But it also brings up some precious ones, very precious ones. And wow, she was definitely a bitch. Looking back on it, and memories that I thought I would never rise to the surface again. Mia's gone now. But even so, I can hear her in my mind. Or this Magatama or something.
Phoenix, no matter what, always believe in your client. In a court of law, your greatest weapon is your belief.
Or, evidence.
Yeah, details.
Or evidence. 5 long years. Something has happened that's made me think back to her words of wisdom. That is a story for another day.
All right, episode 1, Turnabout Memories, the end. We have passed the baton back to Phoenix, and we'll be back with the Soul and Turnabout next stream, which is Thursday. I was about to say next week. Not quite yet. So next stream is Thursday, 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific, like normal. We will be dealing with our new prosecutor.
He looks like a catch.
And yeah. So we'll see you guys then.
Yeah.
Have a good night, everyone. Bye.
Bye.